Yeah, Sally, I hope you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
I'm standing on the side of the road within about a 2-foot box where I get service on one of our phones. Can you hear me now?
I could hear you. Go ahead. Tell me what you're seeing.
Yeah, nice to hear from you guys. Last night was a bit of a wonder waiting the last time you heard from us. We were in the eye of Category 4 Harvey for 2 full hours. So after getting battered by the storm and half of our hotel getting ripped off, we actually spent a good amount of time sitting outside. Calm wind, not even any rain. It was a really lovely evening. Then, of course, we got battered by the second half. During that eye, though, not only did most of the people who were hunkering down with us choose to leave and go to that elementary school shelter against advice, but the mayor came through, Sally, and he was riding around. That was the mayor of Fulton, who we had spoken to on Social News at noon yesterday. He was riding around in an armored 10-ton vehicle checking on people during the hurricane eye. And he said it was fine if we wanted to stay there, fine if some people wanted to leave, didn't want to interfere with free will. But he did give us a sense of the gravity of the situation at that point in the eye. He told us that even though a wall of our hotel, all 4 stories of that wall, had been ripped off, a lot of neighborhoods were so much worse. He told us that just behind us, every house was, quote, leveled. And they, quote, did not know if anybody was inside. We rode out the second half of the storm with fire alarms going off in the hotel, with a bunch of people huddled in the lobby with no air conditioning and a few folks up there in the room. The hotel kind of turned into a free-for-all where any room you'd like is open. They opened the kitchen, the drinks, anything people would like. Everybody was just in it together. And now we're actually getting word. We got word from the mayor, Sally, during the Hurricane Eye, that we may have made the right decision by not staying at the County Emergency Operations Center. As you guys may know, apparently the EOC flooded, and part of the roof caved in. But they wanted to be clear. A police officer actually came through this morning after the storm passed when we woke up and said, hey, if you guys get a chance to broadcast this, please do. So here's me fulfilling my promise. The county EOC was not destroyed, and everybody inside of it, police officers, first responders, 911 dispatchers, they're okay. They wanted us to get that message out. And Sally, along those lines, I just had a police officer drive by me, and he said, he saw me on the phone, and he stopped on the highway, reversed, and handed me a note. And he said, can you please text my wife for me, because she thinks that I'm dead. Oh. And he gave me this note. And it says, Alicia, I'm okay. I love you. Don't text back. Tell Hunter I love him. And Hunter is his newborn son.
Oh, my goodness. David, along those lines, you need to call your mom. I could feel it in her voice.
I hope she's watching right now.
She is. I could hear the concern in her voice when she's asking if you're okay, because you are our family as well. David's okay. Explain to me, you are the expert in hurricanes. You have studied major hurricanes before. What was it like to actually be in a major catastrophic hurricane? Was it anything you could have prepared for?
Sure. Inside of a brand new hotel that's supposedly rated for the most intense hurricane. And Sally, you can hear the windows straining as if they're going to break in any moment. You can hear the building creaking. You can feel, sitting in one of the beds, the whole entire hotel rock, which is a very unsettling situation. But a lot of folks were less fortunate than ours. That really was one of the strongest buildings in the county because they were driving around, and we're working on getting a live. I mean, there are power lines down everywhere. There are entire RVs and campers that have cartwheeled across the highway that are sitting on their sides. Roads have been impassable in many areas, whether it's power lines are streaming across them on the ground, or they're hanging too low for your car to go through. Everybody's kind of outside. They look like they're in shock. We've seen folks trying to get a sense of
I know that we are maybe losing our signal here because of the winds. I could kind of still hear it whipping in the background. But did you get a sense at all that people did leave Rockport or that people decided to stay?
You know, I had the sense, Sally, that a lot of folks had left, but then I heard from actually a few of our viewers on Facebook saying, hey, not everybody left. A lot of people stayed. And also, we were eating at the Dairy Queen the night before the storm arrived. We were speaking with a lot of residents who were saying, hey, we've been through hurricanes before. We're not leaving. Why should we leave? And I tried to explain to them this is unlike anything that's happened in 47 years. Now we're learning it's unlike anything that's happened since 1961, even longer than that. And I'm hoping that they're okay. Even this morning in the hotel, there were some longtime residents who actually sought shelter in the hotel. They realized the gravity of it before it hit. They sought shelter in one of the sturdy buildings, and I overheard one of their conversations this morning to each other, and they said, man, I thought it wasn't going to be this bad. Did you know it was going to be this strong? I didn't think it was going to be this strong. I don't know if anybody was prepared for a category.
No, and I think people in Rockport, David, the officials were actually telling residents who said that they were going to stay and they were going to shelter in the storm to write their social security numbers on their forearm, and just the weight of having to do that, because that is the way that rescue crews could identify you should you not survive this storm. Did you get a sense that it was that intense and that the urgency was that much to get people to leave? And we're going to